Here's 3 things that you can control if you ever get anxious or you start to overthink. When you control these 3 things, you can reduce the emotional state and start to think logically again. Make sure you stay to the end of this quick video just to understand the 3 steps you can take today.
Even just breathing it, your body accepts that. See, you don't have to consciously know it. Your body knows what to do. Your body knows how to heal itself.
I think it's because of you always taught me about the breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always massively helped since then.
It's a coping mechanism, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I always say to people, even though I no longer have anxiety, I still control my breathing, I still control my posture, and I still control my self-talk.
Oh, don't even talk to me about posture.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying I've got the best posture, but if I was to say to you, how am I feeling right now, what would you say?
Anxious, nervous.
What would you say if I'm sitting like this?
Confident, cocky.
There we go. So you don't have a degree in psychology, do you?
No.
You don't have to have a degree in psychology to figure out how I'm feeling just by looking at me. So if we can control, and this is what I always say, keep the coping mechanisms. Why not? Yeah? Until we overcome it enough times. And the goal for you is to catch it enough times that it just becomes inevitable. Right? Just got to double check, make sure it's still running. Yeah. The goal is to make it inevitable that you catch it. And I'm not saying you have to get rid of it, but just catching it when it's there.
So as I explained in this video, the goal is not for you to eliminate the issue of anxiety, of overthinking immediately today, but it's about catching it when it appears. Now, the best thing you can start to do is by writing this down and literally putting down the times, the days, and how often this is occurring. Because when you start to track something, it's then within your control. Just like people who calorie count. When they count calories, they tend to lose weight a lot faster because they are very conscious of what they're doing and what they're eating. So if you're very conscious of what you're thinking, then your mind can begin to change. Because you can say to yourself, is it true that my thoughts really create my reality? If that is true, and I truly believe that, I will not go a day without checking as many thoughts as possible. Because then what we can do is use these 3 coping mechanisms, one being our breathing. Are we breathing fast and shallow, or are we breathing full and deep? Then we can move on to the second one. How is our posture? Are we upright? Are we looking and feeling confident? Or are we hunched over, looking and feeling anxious, as I said in the example here? And then the third one being our self-talk. What are we saying to ourselves in that moment? Are we saying, I've not got this, I'm never going to get this? Or, despite my nerves, I'm going to take this on to the best of my ability? The more we begin to use these 3 techniques, the more we will begin to overcome anxiety today. So make sure you subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed today's video.